All right, we're here at the first round of the McColl Racing Enterprise Pro Series. Spencer Lewis here for the Sunset Speedway YouTube page. I'm here with the driver of the number 71 car, 7-time Kawartha Speedway track champion, Mr. Old School Dan McHattie, the defending Autumn Colors Classic champion. And Dan, welcome to Sunset, my friend. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, I'm glad to be here. Glad to run with a lot of the fantastic drivers and cars that are going to be here today. Looking forward to it. Don't know what we're going to bring, but we're here. First
time out competing here at Sunset. Have you done any research a little bit, watched some of the races on YouTube, or talked to some guys to really sort of get a vibe on what you're going to be facing here?
Definitely. I haven't even seen the place before, and it does look fantastic. But yeah, you know, talk to a lot of different guys. Have a bit of an idea what I like to run in a car anyways, and you always like to show up with that. But definitely, you know, as far as gears, a bit of the setup, you definitely need to do a little research and talk to the guys that are fast here.
Now this event has a real big race feel to it. I mean, you've been to New Hampshire, you've been to, you know, countless summer sizzlers at Kawartha, Autumn Colors at Peterborough. Would you put the atmosphere here right up with that?
Oh, definitely. You know, this is basically, these races here identical to the Autumn Colors races without the length of the whole week long. But yeah, you know, like they are, every car here is a fantastic car. You know, you're not competing against anything less than the best, and so it's great. And like I said, I've always been asking people to come and support Kawartha, and I kind of thought, well, maybe I should go out and support some of the other track shows, in hopes to get people to come around to the Kawartha Speedway to support us.
Well, I know that when we announced your name late in the week there, it generated a lot of buzz. A lot of our Sunset fans who maybe don't get over to Kawartha as much as they'd like, we're excited to see you here. We've got some big names from across the province, some guys that you haven't raced with in years. Is there anyone that sort of sticks out as a guy that you're looking forward to racing alongside today?
But definitely, you know, it's been a long time since I've been able to race with Brad Corcoran and Steve Lake and those guys. You know, that's what I'm looking forward to. Dwayne Baker, Tom Walters, those guys. Those are the big names in the business, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to bring enough to the table here today. We're here to race, and we'll race hard.
So obviously, brand new track, lots of new competition, or you know, new old faces around here. What sort of strategy are you guys coming with in practice to sort of acclimate yourself to the track and get yourself up to speed as quick as possible?
We're going to try and find a couple of the quick guys to get out there and follow, just to see the line they run around the track. Basically get comfortable. I usually like to race, you know, run a high line or keep a nice momentum line going around. So I'll find something that I feel comfortable with, and then we'll start adjusting from there.
Now, you've been very accomplished on long distance races in the past. With the field we have today, how important in a 75 lap event is equipment preservation going to be?
Definitely, especially with these Hoosier tires too, and even with us, we don't have a lot of horsepower compared to the 604s here, but even still, you're not going to want to burn your tires up. It's a fast track through the corners, which kills tires, so you really need to keep the tires under you. Making a pit stop, you're going to be out of the race, so if you burn your car up early, you know, it's not going to be any good. So yeah, definitely hang back, see what happens. I'm not sure what it's going to be like today. There is a lot of fantastic drivers here, but when you're going for a win in a big race, a little bit of bumping and grinding and wrecking happens, so you got to watch the cautions and kind of move up through the race that way, and have your best for the last probably 20 laps, 25 laps. If you can get within the top 5, then you probably got a chance to win.
It's great to see the sponsors on the side of the car. Obviously, you got a full season of Kawartha coming up starting next week. Why don't you go ahead and thank some people for getting you to the dance in 2012?
Definitely. We brought JJ Stewart Motors on in Norwood a couple years ago. They've been fantastic with helping me out. Longtime sponsors, Douglas Automotive, Barry McLennan Masonry, Society Auto Supply, Corp Construction. A lot of great people have helped me over the years. Earl Ireland actually gave us a truck to drive up here with today. So a lot of great support from everyone that helps us out, and of course my mom and dad and the guys that come and help us. We actually brought Chris Mitchell today, so hopefully he's been around here a couple times. Hopefully he'll give me some pointers, but yeah, we're hoping to have a good time at least anyway.
Well, we are real excited to have you here. I mean, this is a very, very deep field. Best of luck today, 75 lapper, and best of luck the rest of the season over at Kawartha when you go and try to defend that championship. It's going to be a tough field this year, I'm sure. Thanks so much for coming out and supporting the show, and hopefully we'll be talking to you a little bit later on in the program down in Victory Lane.
Yeah, I hope so too. Thank you.
There you go, folks. Driver of the number 71 machine, Mr. Old School Dan McHattie.